setting, I assume on the end, but not.
Stand right there for a moment, if you don't mind. Can I invite you folks to take a walk for a moment? Please rise for the jury. Just pause for a moment. Have a seat for me, if you don't mind. Mr. Grossman, do you understand the difference between what's true and what's not true?
I do.
Do you promise, under the pains and penalties of perjury, to tell the truth when you're asked questions?
Absolutely.
Anything further, Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Would you bring the jury back in?
Your Honor, an instruction that he's taken enough.
I'll make it clear. So that you're not surprised, I'll just ask you to confirm that you've sworn to tell the truth.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Folks, please have a seat as you come in. Please have a seat. Mr. Grossman, just to confirm, you have sworn an oath to tell the truth, correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good, sir. Mr. Bloodworth, please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. What, sir, is your name?
Robert Joshua Grossman.
Sir, do you know Corey Richins?
I do.
How do you know her?
I've known her for, I don't know, a decade probably at this point. We met in South Carolina. She was flipping a house, and I answered, and a help wanted ad.
Then did you come to know her in South Carolina through helping her flip homes?
I did.
Did there come a time you moved to Utah?
Yes.
When, sir, was that?
It was just as COVID was kicking off. So 2020, I believe, or early in the year.
And why did you move to Utah?
To work with her, help her flip houses.
And when you moved to Utah, where did you stay?
Initially, I stayed at a flip that she had acquired in Heber. I had my dog with me. We do live-in flips, me and the dog. Yeah.
Other than accommodations, did she pay you for your service?
We didn't have any contractual agreement. She took care of me. I lived for free. She gave me money whenever I needed it. I liked her, so I'd worked for free. Not that she didn't, pay me. She did from time to time in lump sums. And
Did she also give you a truck?
yes, she bought me a truck. 2 of them. Bought me one, traded it in, got another one at one point. Didn't trade it in, gave it to her mother. Yeah.
Did, sir, there come a time when your relationship turned romantic?
Yes.
About when?
Same time. just before driving to Utah.
So right about the outset of COVID.
Right.
Scott, can I get Exhibit 3-1, please?
The witness has it.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's been admitted. Can we publish it? Scott, can you zoom in on the top portion? Thank you. Mr. Grossman, do you recognize that document before you?
I mean, I know what it's alluding to. I know of it, yes, sir.
And did you know about a trip planned to the secret St. Martin's Resort?
Yes.
So I'm going to take a look at the passenger name line. There's some initials there. RG with a birth date of 9 December 1982 and a gender of male. So are those your initials?
Yes.
Is that your birth date?
Yes.
Perhaps obviously.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Did you and Corey Richins at some point plan to go on this trip?
Yeah, she, I think that was a birthday present. I remember seeing a text or something. She sent it to me. We didn't discuss it much, but it was there.
Thank you, Scott. During that time that you were romantically involved with Miss Richins, did you love her?
Yes.
During that time, did you feel that she loved you?
Yeah. I have a tendency of going head over heels, though, probably more than most, so, you know, I think she did.
Did you exchange text messages with Corey Richins?
Yes.
From the time you moved to Utah, about how often?
Daily, unless she was mad at me, or vice versa.
What topics on those messages did you discuss?
Same thing you would discuss with your best friend, plus house flipping stuff. Life.
Did you discuss her children?
Yes.
Sir, I'm going to show you now some text messages between you and Ms. Richins.
Okay.
They're the same ones I believe we've looked at before. I'm going to ask you if you've recognized them. If you can recognize them right away, that's fine. If you would like me to scroll down through them again, I'm happy to do that, okay?
Okay.
Scott, can I get Exhibit 2-13 Delta, please? Can you just kind of scroll through the whole string without zooming in? Just, yeah.
Those are pretty small. If you need people to zoom
Yeah.
in, you can ask, sir.
Is that good enough for you to identify them, or do you want to zoom in and step through them?
I mean, if you could zoom in a hair,
Yeah.
that wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Was I supposed to be reading them at that clip?
No, I just,
right there?
what I'm going to ask
Okay.
you, the
I got
question
you.
for you, sir, is do you recognize this as as a text exchange that you had with Ms. Richins.
I got you, and I do for this one.
Okay. Then the state moves to admit 2-13D.
Could you just, Scott, could you just scroll down and let me take a look at everything that's in there real quick? Keep going. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Is that it? Oh my gosh, never mind, okay.
Counsel, take the time you need.
What? Pull it up. Let me just pull it up real quick. I don't believe I have any objection to that one. I'm going to say no objection.
States 2-13D is admitted.
Your Honor,
You'll let me know when you want to publish that.
moves to publish, yeah.
Understood.
And then, Scott, if we could just walk through them with the jury, please. That text was from December the 18th, 2021. I meant to go in chronological order.
That was all one day.
Sir, we're going to go back in time to November the 29th, 2021. Scott, can I get 2-12 Delta? Can we scroll that through that for Mr. Grossman and counsel, please?
Not yet. Yeah. Yes.
Sir, is that an accurate depiction of a text exchange between you and Corey Richins on November the 29th, 2021?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit 2-12 Delta.
No objection.
States 2-12D is admitted.
And Your Honor, publish it, please. Scott, can I get 2-18 Delta, please? Can you please scroll through it for Mr. Grossman and counsel? Sir, is that an accurate depiction of a January 9th, 2022 text exchange between you and Corey Richins?
I mean, I think so. I didn't necessarily recognize some of it. I saw the word dope sick in there. That doesn't, I don't know that that's, can you scroll back up to that one? That just doesn't seem like a topic of conversation of ours, but, or it doesn't seem like a word I recall.
Other than that word, does it appear to be an accurate depiction?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a TV show. Yeah.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-18D into evidence
No objection.
States 2-18D is admitted.
and to publish, Your Honor.
There you go.
Scott, can I get 2-29D, please?
Look at this as they go through.
Okay.
Will
Sorry.
you go back to the beginning, Scott?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, it seems we're frozen up again.
No problem. Let's fix it. 1 second, Mr. Grossman. The witness has the document.
Sir, did you recognize that as a February the 15th accurate depiction of a text exchange between you and Corey Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-29D into evidence.
No objection.
2-29D is admitted.
Scott, can you please bring up 2-31D? Sir, is that an accurate
Yes.
depiction?
Yes.
February 19th text message?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-31D into evidence.
No objection.
2-31D is admitted.
Sir, would you like to take a break?
Mr. Grossman, level with me. Do you need a minute or two?
I don't know what I need.
Let's just start with that. Why don't we take pause for a moment, sir, if you don't mind. Let's take a 5-minute break, please. Please rise for the jury. Please have a seat. Mr. Grossman,
Yes.
I'm going to let you take a few minutes, collect yourself. You're welcome to walk around the lobby. You are welcome to use the restroom. Do not speak to anyone, all right?
Nobody in here.
Nobody in here. In fact, I'm going to ask everybody that's in here to just sit tight for 5 minutes so we don't have any ambiguity about whether anybody is interacting with Mr. Grossman while he just takes a short break. Feel free to stretch your legs. There are going to be more questions. I just need you to be present, able to listen.
Right.
It's fine. Take 5 minutes. Don't talk to anybody. Okay?
Okay.
You go stretch your legs for a second.
I feel like I got something I want to say. It's
Yeah,
killing
but
me.
you're going to have to wait and just answer questions that are asked, okay?
Okay, I'm ready though.
You sure?
As
You
ever.
sure you don't want to stretch your legs?
That ain't the legs.
All right.
Need to stretch.
Well, I'm going to sit here for a minute and
I'm
just
cool
answer
with
an
that.
email and take a deep breath,
I'm
okay?
cool with that.
All right. After you take 5 breaths, will you line the jury back up? Thank you. It's important that you just wait for the question asked, okay?
Gotcha.
I appreciate that, sir.
Let's do the file that in case. I just think I
Bowen, whenever they're lined up, you can bring them. Thank you, sir. Folks, please have a seat. Thank you. All right, have a seat. Mr. Grossman, you're still under oath.
Okay.
Very good. Mr. Bloodworth, your next question, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Scott, can I get 2-32D, please?
Just glance as they go by. Mr. Bloodworth will have a question for you.
Okay, 2, which one are we on?
Sir, is this an accurate depiction of a February 23rd, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit and publish 2-32D.
No objection.
2-32D is admitted.
This moment may seem routine, but legally it's extremely important. The judge is confirming that the witness understands the oath and the consequences of lying under oath. That's perjury. In a high-profile murder trial like this one, every word from the witness stand can shape how the jury views the case. So, as this testimony begins, pay close attention to what Robert Grossman says about his relationship with Corey Richins, because prosecutors are about to establish a connection that could become a key part of their narrative.
Scott, can we get 2-36D, please? Sir, do you recognize that as a accurate depiction of a March 2nd, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit and publish 2-36D.
No objection.
2-36D is admitted.
Sir, do you recognize this as an accurate depiction of a March 2nd, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
I do. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to remember every word in there, but I'm not saying it's not. These are our texts, period.
Thank you.
Whether I remember them all or not, but yeah.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit and publish 2-38D.
No objection.
2-38D is admitted.
Split screen 2-39D1 and 2-39D2. Scott, can you go to just 2-39D? Scroll through that. Sir, is that an accurate depiction of a March 3rd and a March 4th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-39D into evidence.
No objection.
2-39D is admitted.
Man, oh man.
Just pause for a minute.
Okay.
Scott, can you bring up the GIF attached to that? Sir, is that an accurate moving depiction of the GIF thumbnail that was attached?
Was attached to what?
The email we just looked at.
That seems like pretty. I mean, I don't know. Who sent that? Me?
We can go back to that. Scott, can you take us back to 2-39? Sir, can you see that?
I see that. Maybe I'm just mixed up on the times or dates or something.
Sure. If you bring up the GIF.
If I sent that after reading what I just read on here, then I was,
Just wait for the next question.
okay.
Is that the moving version of the thumbnail that was attached?
Right.
Your Honor, the state moves this in. What I'd like to do, I'm not sure how they got separated. I would like to mark the the text exchange as 2-39D1, the associated GIF as 2-39D2.
No objection, but could we clarify the GIF was sent on March 3rd? Those texts cover both March 3rd and March 4th.
The GIF was sent, it's in the text. It was sent at 7:22 p.m., March the 3rd, 2022.
Okay. 2-39D1 and D2 are admitted. What order would you like to publish things in?
Your Honor, let's please publish D1 and then we'll publish D2 at the end.
Okay. Scott, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, we've walked through D1. We've
My
published
apologies.
D1.
Okay.
So it's just publishing D2.
Okay. Do you want to show do you want to show the message at the end to provide context for the thumbnail, or do you want to go directly to D2?
Tell you what, Scott, give me D1 on the left, D2 on the right, thumbnail portion of D1 on the left.
One moment. Okay.
Thank you. Scott, can I get 2-49D? Sir, is that an accurate depiction of a March 20th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
I believe so.
Your Honor, state moves to admit and publish 2-49D.
No objection.
2-49D is admitted, and we'll publish.
Scott, 2-51D. Sir, do you recognize that as an April 8th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit and publish 2-51 Delta.
Oh, sorry, no objection.
2-51D is admitted.
Sir, last one. 2-53 Delta, Scott. Sir, do you recognize that as an April the 15th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yeah, I recognize it. I didn't have time to read it all. I'm not saying that I need to. I'd like to read it later, maybe.
Okay. Your Honor, the state moves to admit 2-53D and publish.
This moment may seem routine, but legally it's extremely important. The judge is confirming that the witness understands the oath and the consequences of lying under oath. That's perjury. In a high-profile murder trial like this one, every word from the witness stand can shape how the jury views the case. So, as this testimony begins, pay close attention to what Robert Grossman says about his relationship with Corey Richins, because prosecutors are about to establish a connection that could become a key part of their narrative.
Sir, did there come a time after Eric Richins' death when you met up with Corey?
Yes.
Do you recall the first time?
Yes.
About when was that?
I'd guess 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that.
What happened when you met up with him?
I forget where we met, but we rode up into the Uinta Mountains together. Two vehicles, I think. I can't remember. We both wound up in hers, though, in her vehicle. We sat there and talked.
Did you talk about Eric?
Yes. Yeah, that was the first opportunity to really, just, that was the first time.
Did there come a time during that discussion that Corey Richins asked you about killing?
Do you want me to contextualize it?
Please.
So yeah, we sat there and talked for quite a while, and I'd never seen her that way, obviously. It was a heavy conversation. And I'm not used to that with her. She's not used to being open like that. So at one point, my opinion then, probably still now, looking back, was that, you know, she was looking for any reason. I think she was exhausted emotionally. And I think she was looking for a reason to divert the conversation away from herself, because she does that. She does that about lots of things in every normal life, you know. And I think that's what she did. She asked me, go ahead, I'll let you ask, I know you.
Sure.
But
Did she ask you a question about killing?
she did, ask me yeah.
What sir did she ask?
She asked if I had ever killed anybody.
And was that specific to killed anybody while serving in Iraq?
Right,
Did you respond?
I did,
Did she ask a follow-up question?
yes.
Sir, what was that follow-up question?
She asked me how it made me feel or something along those lines. And then I answered her. I took it as not out of the normal, though, really.
Did you and Corey Richins stay romantically involved after Eric Richins' death?
Yes.
For how long?
You'd have to look at my phones to tell me that. I'm going to guess, bless you, 6 months, maybe 8, 10.
And then what-
Best guess.
And then what happened?
I don't know. Just had a falling out, disagreements. I think, you know, things changed after Eric passed. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say. Things weren't the same, so I don't know if that led to us parting ways or what. But there was a lot on both of us. You know what I mean?
Understand. Thank you, sir. I don't have any further questions.
Oh, do you need to take a restroom break? May we take a restroom break? Yes. Please rise for the jury. Let's do it. Please rise for the jury. Please have a seat as you come in. All right, please have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We'll now proceed with cross-examination of Mr. Grossman. Mr. Grossman, you're still under oath. Ms. Lewis, please proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Grossman.
Good afternoon.
All right. So, Mr. Grossman, you said that you and Ms. Richins met in South Carolina, correct?
Yes.
And she was flipping a house or more than one house there,
One
True.
at that time.
and she hired you to do some work on it, correct? Was that in response to an ad? She hired you?
Yeah, IKEA furniture is what it originated as. But,
Okay. And you knew each other for quite a few years before your relationship turned romantic, fair?
yes.
And you weren't in contact that entire period of time from, was it about 2017 you met or earlier?
No, it was earlier than that. I'm no good with dates.
That's
so-
okay, but earlier than 2017. And then you weren't in constant contact between 2017 and 2000, when you became romantically involved.
No.
Okay.
I think we had maybe 2 or 3 years we didn't speak.
All right.
I'm guessing here.
That's fine. So in 2020, you decided to move out to Utah, correct?
Yes.
And one of the reasons you moved to Utah was because you were going to work on some houses with Corey, correct?
Yes.
And you were interested in flipping houses yourself, fair?
Yes.
And that was something she was going to participate with you.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So let's look at, we're going to talk about some of these text messages that the state just pulled up, and I want to ask you some questions about
Okay.
some of them. The first one, I believe, is State Exhibit 3-1, and this isn't actually a text message, but let's pull that up. And this has been admitted. That is not it. I don't believe. There we go, thank you. All right. Publish this while we speak about it. So you said you recognized that as a vacation that Corey had booked for you and Corey.
Yes.
And she booked this on December 7th, correct?
Yes.
And then you said she told you it was a birthday present, correct?
Yes.
And your birthday was December 9th, correct?
Right.
And this vacation was scheduled for, do you recall the dates? I know it was April. April 29th of 2022, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, you never went on that vacation, true?
True.
All right. Okay, let's move to, let me ask you this. You said that you two texted almost daily for a long period of time.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
All right. But you and Corey weren't consistently in a relationship between 2020 and 2022. There were times when it was on, times when it was off. Fair?
Fair.
All right. Let's pull up State's Exhibit 2-13D. And if we could pull up page 10 of that text, Katie, and blow up. All right.
I mean, I don't
Well, let's just look at it.
necessarily remember it, but that's what it sounds like. Unless we were just being tongue-in-cheek. I don't
All right.
know.
Well, let's look
I
at a
didn't read
couple.
enough
Oh, I'm
of it.
sorry. Did not mean to interrupt you, Josh.
No, that's okay.
Let's look at a couple more. Maybe pull up Corey's again there, the blue bubble. And she says that she's not mad, but you did promise to say goodbye in person.
Okay. Appears that way.
Okay. But you didn't end it then. I mean, I don't know, maybe you did briefly, but if you did, you got back together, right? Or you resumed. I know you were never together, but you resumed your relationship.
Yes.
Okay. let's look at text State Exhibit 218D that's been admitted. And Katie, could you just get to the All right. So, Mr. Grossman, this was about, well, first it was about a television show called Dope Sick, right?
Words, yes or no?
Okay. I can't see it. Can you zoom in a little bit for me,
Go ahead.
please?
And while Katie's doing that, and you take a look,
Okay.
yeah, she's starting a new TV show, Dope Sick. The text, you can see it. And then she also tells you, and we'll pull up the text, that when she had her last child, that she had a bunch of pain pills, no question, that you have on and off used illicit drugs. Fair?
Fair.
All right. Okay, let's move to State Exhibit 227D. And pull that up so Mr. Grossman can see the date. Anything about that day, that Valentine's Day 2022?
I've tried to remember. I don't even know where we were, what we did that day. I don't think it was able to be extracted, or because I figured my GPS would have been able to clue me in, but I don't
Okay.
know.
So you don't even though the texts say you met up, you don't even remember if you met up? I mean,
If the text
let me
say
rephrase
that
that.
we met up, I assume we met up, unless the
And-
text say that hey, change of plans.
I would agree with you. The texts do say that. I'm just asking you if you have a memory of it, of the actual meetup.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. So there wasn't anything about that day that Corey did or said that caused that particular day, July 14th, 2022, to stand out in your memory. Fair?
Well, no, I can't remember where we were, and that's not
That's fair. It's a while ago. Okay.
and it's not that nothing memorable occurred that day. I just don't remember, man.
Okay. That's fair. Let's look at State's Exhibit 229. And I believe it's the second and third page of those texts. So this is the next day, July 15th, 2022, and you maybe blow that up for Mr. Gross. February 15th of 2022.
Yes.
All right. Let me take that down. Okay, I want to move to March of 2022. If we could pull up State's Exhibit 2-32D. I think it's page 3. And Corey's text there, I can't see unless you blow it up. Okay, so this, she has a dream about you two living in the man. She tells you this isn't possible, it's just fun to dream about, right? The talk about a future together between you and Corey was really more a fantasy than a realistic expectation.
My opinion? You want my opinion on it?
Sure.
I'd say yeah. Yeah. More of something that maybe I thought I wanted, but didn't necessarily, like I couldn't picture it in the future, I don't know if that answers your question.
It does answer my question. Okay, let's move on to 2-36D, State's Exhibit. And maybe we could blow this up and go through it a little bit. So these texts were on March 2nd, 2022. I was very excited about this property.
Yes.
And she says that she wants to get together with you on. And what was your plan on Friday to get together to celebrate?
We were supposed to. We were supposed to meet sometime mid-morning for brunch. Brunch and mimosas was the plan.
Okay. Can we pull up States 238-D? We go to the one where it says hang in there. Just a minute, she'll pull up the text and. Well, you can't see it on the screen. Okay, here we go.
This moment may seem routine, but legally, it's extremely important. The judge is confirming that the witness understands the oath and the consequences of lying under oath. That's perjury. In a high-profile murder trial like this one, every word from the witness stand can shape how the jury views the case. So as this testimony begins, pay close attention to what Robert Grossman says about his relationship with Corey Richins, because prosecutors are about to establish a connection that could become a key part of their narrative.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you this. When she told you to hang in there till Friday, was that because she was planning on meeting you for brunch on Friday? Do you know why?
Hold on. Are you referring to the Friday or to the last question?
Your Honor, the question that essentially asked what.
Okay. This is when Ms. Richins tells you that she found out that Eric died of a fentanyl overdose, right?
You're gonna have to let me read it, but in my mind.
Well, go ahead and look at, right there where it's highlighted.
You know, I didn't know what fentanyl was then, so I don't know if that's why it didn't stick, but I remember, I mean, I can go through and read all this if you want me to.
No, I just want to know if this is the text where she told you. I mean, you don't have to know what fentanyl is. Is this the text?
It's written right there.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
I just wanted you to confirm for the jury what the date of that text was.
4/15.
April 15th of 2022.
Yes.
All right. Now let's go on to when you met with Ms. Richins a couple of weeks later and you drove up into the Uintas. You with me?
Yes.
All
Sorry.
right. And you just testified about a conversation that you had with her at that time,
Yes.
right? And you told, well, let me back up. You were interviewed by, I don't know if it was by the prosecution or by their investigator in about the spring of 2023 about this case. Is that right?
It was warm outside. I don't remember.
Was it shortly after Corey was arrested?
I think, yeah.
Okay. And that's when you told them about this conversation, right?
No.
When did you tell them about the conversation? Let me ask this question. You're the one that told them about this conversation. That information came from you, correct?
Yes.
Why did you tell them about this conversation?
Because I was trying to figure out what happened. And, so never for a moment did I have a clue, a hint, not a fleeting thought that something intentionally might have happened to him, right?
Right.
Let alone from her. So, you know, I think we'd gone a year without speaking at that point, and I don't know if I turned on the truck radio and heard she wrote a book, and wasn't surprised, but but then I started. I listened to the interview she gave about her book, and then maybe I did some research on my phone and saw that she had just been arrested, or either she just got arrested. I don't know, days later, a week later.
Okay. And then do you recall who you met with when you talked about this conversation?
After I found that out, I was overwhelmed with, guilt, sorrow, over my wrongdoings, infidelity. And,
Okay.
and that's when I called. I was trying to get a hold of Eric's sister to tell her. I don't think she was home. I spoke with her husband instead. Told him what I told him, and he told me, I forget the guy's name, but he said, I think there's somebody that would like to talk to you. And it was the Richens family private investigator. I think I called him immediately after I hung up, spoke with him. I don't recall the ins and outs of the conversation, but he told me that Corey had done it, that she was guilty. He couldn't tell me why, but she and that changed everything for me. I was blown away, and then I'm like looking at everything in our past with a different set of goggles on, through different lenses, and I was trying to figure out if she did it and I could help. That's what I was gonna do, and that's sometime after that. It wasn't the first time I met with the investigator. I think it was the second time or something. It dawned on me, oh man, what about that one time she asked me this? What about the time she said that?
Okay,
And
so let me just stop you just for a minute so I can ask a couple of questions. So Investigator Gabler, the family's detective, just told you she's definitely guilty.
I don't know if he used the word definitely, but said that.
She did it.
Right.
All right. So then you started thinking back with 20/20 hindsight about conversations,
Right.
which led you to think of the conversation in the Uentas. Fair?
Yes.
All right. Today, sitting here, when you think back on that conversation, does that conversation seem like it was a strange conversation to you?
Man, I can't tell one way from the other anymore. I've been confused for years.
This conversation was about more than just what you did in Iraq, right?
Yeah.
This conversation, was it about just life and death in general?
Yeah. It was about that. It was about lots of things. It was about the boys. It was about shooting a bow. It was about God. It was about supernatural stuff.
And at the time you were having the conversation, did it seem like a strange conversation back at the time it happened?
At the time it happened, her and I just experienced supernatural things. So no, there was nothing that was surprising at that. The talk was not surprising.
So it was in context with things that were going on and that you were talking about at that time.
Yeah.
Do you know why you were talking about bow hunting? Why was that part of this? It seems a little different than the rest of the conversation.
She was talking about she was talking good things about Eric and how phenomenal of a man. And I don't know. And she mentioned it, how good her boys were, or I can't remember. One of them can, one of them can't at that time.
Bow hunt?
Well, I don't know. It was one of them was shooting a bow, one of them wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. But
So she wanted to learn to shoot a bow. Is that what that was about?
she did. She told me that.
Okay.
Or she already knew how. I don't remember.
When you and Corey were together, were you aware that Eric had had an affair also?
I was told that.
All right. You'd mentioned during direct that you did work for Corey here in Utah, and that sometimes she would just pay you in lump sums. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Do you recall a lump sum she paid you in the amount of $25,000 after Eric died?
I remember that lump sum. My timeline's pretty foggy, though.
Okay,
I feel like it was after he passed, yes.
okay. And was that for a house that you flipped together that she felt she owed you money on?
Yeah, I think
Is that what you thought it was anyway?
that was, if not all of it, that was definitely a large part of it. I mean, I don't know. Yes.
You were aware that Corey got a life insurance policy, right?
Yeah, she
Okay.
texted me one time. I believe she texted me. She had just found out and sent a text like, look at this kind of thing.
And what was her reaction about receiving that life insurance?
I don't know. It was through texts, I believe.
Well,
And she just seemed like surprised. Like it was unexpected.
it was unexpected she was going to get that policy, is what your impression was of her demeanor.
Yes. We're
Okay.
sitting here right now. I mean, it's in the text messages, though.
Okay. Would it be fair to say that Corey was protective of Eric and his reputation?
Yes.
So after Eric passed away, did Corey see you as often as before he passed away?
No. I mean, immediately thereafter, we didn't see each other at all for a little span of time. And then, no, I think she was doing things with other people, grieving, whatever she was doing. So,
Did she appear to change after he died?
yes. How so? Like, yeah, I mean,
Well, I was hoping you could tell me how you thought she was different after his death.
I would just say in the normal ways that anybody would be different after something of that magnitude. I mean, the effect it has on her children and how she's got to handle that. You know, you can't go from that to talking to me on the phone and be the same, I don't assume.
Did she come across as happy that Eric was gone?
No.
Did she come across as grieving or sad?
Yeah. But I didn't see her in that window directly thereafter, but when I saw her, I think it was more sporadic
Okay.
than usual. But yeah, there were times where, you know, she was bent out of shape in front of me.
All right. And you said you couldn't remember how long you continued to see each other after Eric passed away, but does 3 or 4 months sound close?
I don't know, because it was so sporadic. It was like a chunk here, a chunk
Okay.
there. But I thought it was longer. I thought it was 6 to 10.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. But then Corey ended the relationship, correct?
Right.
And what was your feeling about ending the relationship? I mean, were you sad?
Yeah.
Did Corey, though, appear to have made up her mind? It was just done?
I don't know. I think she liked me. So yeah, it appeared as though it's done, but
Well,
who knows?
It was done, right?
Yeah, it was ultimately.
I mean, after that, you stopped seeing each other,
Yeah.
correct? And did you,
This is the first time I've seen her since that day. So
which was either late 2022 or early 23? You don't remember for sure.
I don't know.
Well, it sounds like probably in 2022.
It was cold outside, so it was late. The same year that Eric passed.
Okay.
It was the end of that year. That's when it was.
Okay.
Or the very beginning of the next.
Did
I-
you exchange more text messages after that, or was that it?
Not that I can recall. I don't know.
I just have one moment. Thank you, Mr. Grossman. I don't have anything further.
Sir, when you and Corey Richins were in the Uintas 10 to 14 days after Eric's died, we were talking about a lot of things, right?
Yes, primarily that, because I hadn't even spoken to her hardly. So I was trying to see how she felt. You know what I mean?
And when you were talking about Eric and bow hunting and the boys, part of what you were talking about was what a phenomenal father he was, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Lewis?
Phenomenal father. Yeah.
Please listen to Ms.
Sorry.
Lewis.
Sorry.
It's okay. Did Corey give you an impression about how she felt that the boys had lost their phenomenal father?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sustained. Anything further, Ms. Lewis?
Could we approach?
Sure. Was anything else for Mr. Grossman?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel, may we release this witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, you are free to go.
Thanks. Sorry.
Thank you for your patience.
All right.
Please watch your step. Mr. Bloodworth, appropriate time to recess for the day.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis, your, actually, would one lawyer from each side please approach regarding scheduling?
No objection.
2-53D,